Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be going over everything we know about floor 11 so far. Now very quickly before we get into the video, I know I'm probably not going to cover everything we know, so if I miss anything make sure to go down in the comments below and just let me know what I missed. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now the first one I actually found on my own, and it's actually a secret spot in floor 11. So from spawn, I have the speed glitch on, but from the spawn area, if you just go down this little ramp here, and once you come down this little ramp you just go to the left and just keep going straight towards this purple building. Now once you're at this purple building, you just want to walk through this door, and it's actually like a little nightclub secret spot. There's actually music in here, so I'll let you listen to that now. And it's actually the same music from my leaked video I've released about a month ago. So this is a pretty cool spot. I found this pretty much like 10 minutes into release, and it was like a little cool secret and I wanted to just share it with you guys. So yeah, it's a really cool spot. You can see like a whole bunch of stuff from up here. So it's actually kind of weird because you can see out when you're inside the nightclub, but the people can't see in, so you kind of just spy on them. So guys, that was the first little secret in this video, and let's move on to number 2. Okay guys, so for number 2 we're going to be looking at all the legendaries in floor 11 that we know of right now. So guys, as you can see, I'm now on the Swordburst 2 wiki on the Hypercidia page, which is also known as floor 11. And if you come over to here, inhabitants, these are the 3 mini bosses. Now if we click on each mini boss, let's say we want to go to Da, we can actually see what this guy drops. So right here it says drops, and he drops the World Slayer and the cultist robes of evil. Now there actually isn't a picture of the cultist robes of evil, but there is one of the World Slayer. So let's go over here, and this is what the World Slayer is. It is a katana dropped from Da, the mini boss. It has a 15% chance of a critical, 1785 damage when it is not upgraded at all, but when it's upgraded to level 20, it does 3570 damage. Now that's over 1000 more damage over the previous legendaries on floor 10 maxed out, which is absolutely crazy. So I'm super excited to get my hands on one of these and yeah, show it off. So yeah, this weapon is also the longest weapon in the game, surpassing the Oblivion, which was the previous longest weapon in the game. So I'm assuming people are going to start using this for PvP uses. So yeah, that's going to be crazy. Those were the 2 legendaries dropped from Da. Now let's move on to Ra. Okay, so as far as we know, Ra only drops 1 drop, which is called the Endless Light. The Endless Light is a rapier, and it does the same amount of damage when upgraded to plus 20 as all rapiers do. It has a 11% critical chance. And as far as we know right now, the legendary drop rate on floor 11 is 0.01. Now if you don't think that's absolutely nuts, it really is, because the previous drop rate on floor 10 was 0.5, but this is 0.01. So it's infinitely harder to get weapons. Now, since this is the wiki and anyone can edit this, we don't know if this is 100% true. It might actually just be 0.1%. We don't know for sure, but I think it's more leaning towards 0.1% rather than 0.01, because a decent amount of people have gotten legendaries, and if it was 0.01, I don't think a lot of people would have gotten a legendary by now. Okay guys, so that was Ra, the mini boss, and now let's move on to Ka, the last mini boss, the blue one. So as far as we know, this blue guy drops the most drops out of all of them. He drops 4 legendary drops, he drops the Ragnarok, the Oathkeeper, the Cultist Robes of Light, and the Summon Pistol. Now let's start off with the Ragnarok. So the Ragnarok is actually an axe. It's a two-handed sword. It's a great sword with an 18% critical. It does the same amount of damage as all the other legendaries. And yeah, that's about it. Now I actually have footage of me holding this weapon. Somebody let me borrow theirs and test it out and all that, so play that now. Okay guys, so shout out to Onichan9000. He's about to give me the maxed out Ragnarok, which is a floor 11 legendary from one of the mini bosses. He doesn't remember which one he got it from, so it kind of sucks. But I'm going to equip it now and just show you guys what it looks like. So here it is. It's a level 120. Maxed out. It has 3,570. So over 1,000 more than the last legendaries. So this is yeah, this is what it looks like. Okay guys, so oh my god, 3,500 damage. That's crazy. It does so much damage. Like usually these guys take forever to kill, and I'm just murking them so fast. Look at this. Oh my god, that's a 7,140 crit. That's a crazy number, guys. Oh my goodness. This thing is insane. The legendaries are insane. And if the actual boss legendaries do more damage, that's gonna be even more crazy. And yeah, basically that was it for the Ragnarok, and let's move on to the other ones. Now, we don't actually have a picture of the Oathkeeper on the wiki yet, but we will in the future, so I will put the link to this wiki in the description of today's video, and you can check up on it in the future to see if they added a page for the Oathkeeper in the future. But for now, let's move on to the Cultist Robes of Light. Now, this is actually an armor, and it is the first armor with a picture that we have. Now, this armor is a level 120 armor, and it is dropped from Ka in Hypersidia. At base, it has 9,001 defense, which is really good, and when upgraded to plus 20, it has 18,002 defense. Now, I'm pretty sure the previous defense was not even 17,000, so it's over 1,000 defense more than the previous armors. So yeah, and actually it says here it surpasses Divine Plate Mail, which was the previous best armor in the game, by 2014 defense. So 2014 defense more than the Divine Plate Mail. The last drop, the last legendary drop that we know of, is actually kind of a crazy one because there's no picture of it, but this is actually a skill. It's not a weapon or an armor, it's actually a skill. Now this is dropped from Ka, the blue one, and it's actually a gun skill. So I've never seen it, but it's a gun skill. We know that, we know for sure, and I'm pretty sure you pull out a gun and shoot it, and that's the skill, which is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely it's really cool, honestly. So I'm actually gonna start farming this blue guy more often, and hopefully I can get some of these drops, because that would be absolutely amazing. So that was it for all of the legendaries that we know on floor 11 right now. And now I'm just going to move into some tips and some tricks and some secrets. So yeah, let's just move on to number 3 right now, and yeah, I'll see you there. So for number 3, we actually have a little bit of a story almost. So a lot of people are mad that they used a lot of the models from previous floors, such as the Ents from floor 9 and the little ghosts guys, I don't know what they're called, from floor 9 as well. And just a lot of the mobs are from previous floors. So a lot of people are mad at Slevin for this, but there's actually a reason for this. Now if you actually go to the wiki, there's actually a little description box in the bottom right. So right here, and it actually kind of explains the lore, so I'll read it to you right now. A world of mirages for better futures when stooping into the place, though that's been clashed by the trivial beings on the land that's highly volatile, I don't know what that even means, highly volatile to combat against. Even the highest orders of law enforcement aren't capable to clear the streets. Now, I personally think that this is actually a city. It used to be a city, and then the monsters actually invaded the city. So it actually makes sense for them to reuse the mobs, because if you think about it, this was just a normal city at some point, but then all the mobs from the different floors came here and actually invaded the city, and now they're claiming it as theirs, and we're coming to actually destroy them and take back the city. So that's kind of just what I believe actually happened and what the lore is. Let me know what you think of that and what you think happened or what the lore is down in the comments below. Okay guys, so I think that was about all that I wanted to show you about floor 11. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, if I did forget something, just make sure to leave it down in the comments below to help others. If you want to see more floor 11 content, just let me know down in the comments as well, just what you want to see on floor 11. Basically, just leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and it has been Death in the Dress, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Bye.